Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to enroll Zenler user on Jotform submission. So here I am an online educator and online course provider. I am managing all the courses, the content of the courses as well as the students of these courses with the help of Zenler. And here I have created a separate registration form for taking the registrations of these courses with the help of Jotform. So I have attached this form on my website, and now my objective is that every time an interested student is going to visit my website, they are going to submit this form with the help of Jotform. Automatically that person should be enrolled as a user in Zenler. Now to automate this entire process, we will have to set up the connection between Jotform and Zenler, and that we are going to do without any coding and any programming skills, simply with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you also want to learn this amazing automation step by step for your business and you want to know that how this automation is actually going to work, for that let me take you all towards my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. In this video we are going to learn step by step that how we can automatically create users in Zenler for every form submission made in Jotform. So here I am an online educator. I am providing courses digitally, and to manage all my courses, the content of the course as well as the users of these courses, I am using Zenler. And for taking the registrations for the course, I have created a registration form with the help of Jotform, and I've attached this form on my website. My objective is now, as soon as an interested student is going to visit my website, they are going to fill up this form with their details such as their name, their email, their phone number. Automatically, that same student should be enrolled as a user in my Zenler account. To automate this entire process, we will have to set up the connection between Jotform and Zenler, and that we are going to do without any coding and any programming skills, simply with the help of Pabbly Connect. So here Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which helps us to automate all our daily repetitive tasks without the requirement of any coding and any programming skills effortlessly. So with the help of Pabbly Connect, we are going to build this connection between Jotform and Zenler. Before moving forward towards setting up this connection, let me show you how this automation is actually going to work. For that, here I have already opened my Jotform. This is the form which I have created. So I'm going to open the link of this form in a new tab, and I will submit the form in front of you with some dummy details. Let's say the name of the student who is submitting this form is Best, and let's say the last name of the student is Student. Let's say the email of the student is beststudent64@pabblytudes.com, and here let's say we have the number of the student. After entering all the details, here it is asking us, would you like to be updated about your course? So here I have selected yes, and now after entering all these details, I am going to submit the form. And as soon as the form is submitted, now let's go towards Zenler. We will go towards the student section, and I will refresh the student section once. And as we have done that, you can see that automatically a new student is enrolled over here as a user with the same details, the same name, we have the same email as well. So in this way, the automation is actually going to work. Now, let's move forward and start learning this automation step by step. So we are on the home page of Pabbly Connect, where we can reach by tapping the URL pabbly.com/connect in our browser. After coming over here, we will find two options, sign in and sign up for free. So in case if you are already an existing user, just click on sign in to log into your account. But if you are a new user, you have to click on this sign up for free button. It will help you to create a free new account just in 2 minutes. And also when you will do that, you're going to receive 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. So as an existing user, I'm going to click on sign in directly. This is all app section where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. And you can see it has taken us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. On the dashboard, we can find all the workflows which we have created. And to save the workflows, we can also create separate folders over here. Now, to create a new workflow, let's click on this Create Workflow option. As we have done that, a dialog box is appeared in front of us. It is now asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, let me provide a name over here. Enroll Zenler user on Jotform submission. After giving the name to my workflow, then I'm going to select the folder, and you can see I have list of folders over here for different purposes. And the automation which currently I'm going to create is related to learning management. So automations for learning management will be my folder over here. Now I'm going to click on create. As we have done that, a new screen is open in front of us. The screen contains two extremely important windows, trigger and actions. So what are trigger and actions? Trigger and actions are the two main concepts, the principles, or we can say these are the building blocks on which the entire automation works. Here the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is a response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can add as many action steps as we want. Now, let's suppose my objective is that as soon as a new form is submitted by a new student on Jotform, automatically that student should be enrolled as a user in Zenler, otherwise not. So after understanding the whole concept of trigger and action, let us start creating our automation step by step. To start with the process, first of all, let's go towards our trigger step, and we have to select the trigger application. By using which application you want to start this workflow, you want to start the automation. So here, because I have created the course registration form with the help of Jotform, when the form will be submitted by the student, then my workflow should start. Okay, so here Jotform will be my trigger application. Let us select that. Then we have to select the trigger event. So trigger event is the event on the happening of which the workflow is going to trigger or it is going to start. So you can see we have new response as our trigger event, because every time a new form will be submitted, when a new response will be captured, the same response of the form will be captured inside Pabbly Connect as well. And with that response only we want to start this workflow. So trigger event will be new response. Okay, so here now we have to build the connection between Jotform and Pabbly Connect. And for that you can see we have received a webhook URL, and also we have received some instructions. So by following the given instructions step by step, we have to insert this webhook URL inside our Jotform account, inside the specific form which we want to connect with Pabbly Connect. And as we will do that, this webhook URL is then going to act as a bridge for transferring the data of every new response of Jotform towards Pabbly Connect, and that too instantly. So let's copy the webhook URL, and then I will tell you exactly what you are supposed to do. So first of all, you have to go towards your Jotform and you have to select the form which you want to connect with Pabbly Connect. After selecting that form and clicking on the edit section, you will find three options over here: build, settings and publish. So we'll go towards settings. From the left side over here, you will find the option of integrations. So you have to select that. After coming on integration section, then here we have to search for webhooks, because we want to build a connection with the help of webhooks. Okay, and now in the field of add webhook, you have to paste the webhook URL which we have copied from Pabbly Connect. So let's simply paste that and let's click on complete integration. As we have done that, the connection between the form and Pabbly Connect is built successfully. So now we'll go back and it is showing waiting for webhook response. This means that now we have to do the test submission to capture the response over here so that we can continue our workflow. And how we are going to do that test submission? By simply submitting the form which we have recently connected. So this is my course registration form. I have already connected it with my Pabbly Connect account. So now we'll go towards publish section to publish the form. And you can see here we have a shareable link of the form. So let us simply copy it. I'm going to open it in a new tab, and now in front of you I'm going to submit this form, and as I will do that, the response will be captured inside Pabbly Connect. Okay, because it is already connected with Pabbly Connect. So here we have Java course for beginners. This is the registration form for the course, and now I'm going to start with the name. Let's say the first name of the student who is interested in enrolling for the course is Good, and let's say the last name of the student is Student. Then let's say the email of the student is good89@pabblytudes.com, and let's say here I'm going to enter a random phone number as well. Okay, now it is asking us, would you like to be updated about the course? So here I've selected yes, and now I'm going to simply click on submit. As we have done that, let's go back towards Pabbly Connect. You can see that the response is already captured over here. In our response, we have received all the details. So let's start reading them one by one. First of all, we have received a webhook URL through which the response is captured. Then over here we have username, we have the type of form, that is web form, we have the submission ID of the form, then we have the response of the student. So we have their phone number, their email address, their first name, their last name, and over here we have the answer for the question which we have asked, whether they are interested for getting the updates of the course. Okay, then here we have other details. This means our connection between Jotform and Pabbly Connect is absolutely successful, and now every time the form will be received through Jotform, the response of that form is going to be captured inside Pabbly Connect as well. After we have received the response, our objective is to add that person as a user in Zenler. So we have to set up the connection between Zenler and Pabbly Connect. So let's go towards our action step. For that, let us select our action application as Zenler. And then we have to select the action event that will be to create a new user. So here we will select add new user as our action event. Then let's click on connect. For building this connection, you can see we have two options, add new connection and select existing connection. So if you already have an existing connection, you can just go with that. But if you want to create a new connection, I'm going to show you how you have to do that. So let's go towards add new connection and we have to provide API key and the school and account name. So first of all, let us enter the school or the account name. To get this name, you just have to go towards your Zenler account. So this is my Zenler account and you have to look towards the URL. Inside your URL, you will find your school name where after https:/ and before .newzenler.com. So here you can see that this is my school name. I will copy it and I will paste it over here. Then we have to enter the API. To get this API, it is saying that you have to just copy this URL given over here and you have to open it in a new tab. Okay, and in place of the school name, you have to enter your own school name. So the name of my school recently we have discovered is Pabbly. I have entered it and now I'm going to click on enter. And as we have done that, it has taken us towards the site over here where we can find the API key. So this is our API key. Let us simply copy it. We will move back and we will paste it over here. Done. Now let's click on save. As we have done that, the connection between Zenler and Pabbly Connect is built successfully. So now we have to enter the details in these fields. First name, last name, email, role, etc. So let's start entering these details one by one. First of all, let's start with the first name. As you know, the person to whom we want to add as a user in Zenler is the same person who has submitted the form. So the first name of the person is already received over here, you can see in our earlier response. So instead of entering the details manually, let us enter the details from the previous step only. Okay, so let us select the first name directly from here and it is mapped. When we have mapped this name, it has become dynamic. That means with each and every new response, it is automatically going to replace. Because we are setting up an automation over here, so we are not going to sit and change the details every time the form will be submitted. Okay, we have to automate this entire process so that details should get replaced automatically. We are not going to change them. Therefore, mapping is very important. So in the similar manner, we are going to map all of the details as well. Let's say now we are going to next map the last name over here. Then we will map the email so that these details will automatically get replaced. And in case if we will enter the data manually, then that data will become static and then it is not going to replace every time. So then we will not be able to automate the entire process. The next it is asking us is a role. So what is the role of the student? The role of the student will be student only. I have entered that. Now you have to provide a password which will be at least 6 characters. So in the place of password, I'm going to use such a detail which is going to be unique for every of the student. Name could be same for 2 or more students, but email could not. So here in the place of password, I'm going to use email of the student. Okay, then we have the phone number. So let's map the phone number over here. Then here, if you have received the address, city, state, etc., you can also map these details, but I'm going to ignore these fields currently and I will directly click on save and send test request button. And as we have done that, you can see we have received the response. It is saying that this is the response code. This is the ID of the student. And here it is saying people added successfully. So now I'm going to take you towards my Zenler account. We will go towards the student section and we will refresh this section once. And as we have done that, you can see we have a new student over here. New user is added with the same details. We have the name of the student as good student. We have their email as well. This means our connection between Jotform and Zenler is absolutely successful. And now every time a new form will be submitted by the interested student, automatically that student will be enrolled as a user in Zenler. I hope this automation is clear to you. Also, it is helpful for your business. You can also very easily create this amazing automation for your learning management system to automate the entire process of enrolling the students in Zenler whenever the form is submitted from your website through Jotform. So thank you for watching the video. Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such amazing applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any doubt, you can write us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you want to ask about the pricing, you can visit this website given over here. Do not forget to share our videos, like our video, and also subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.